Good morning and welcome to Trans4mational Thursdays. And this is the day where I do quotes and Cruminisms. These are quotes, quips, and sayings that I have gathered throughout the years or that I have come up with to help us along this path. So this morning, Lady D, I want to talk about this. And there's a poem that is ascribed to Benjamin Mays, although it may have been written several times over. But it goes something like this. I have only just a minute, only 60 seconds in it. Forced upon me, I can't refuse it, didn't seek it, didn't choose it. But it's up to me to use it. I must suffer if I lose it, give account if I abuse it. Just a tiny little minute, but eternity is in it. I want to talk about this idea of time priorities in the new year. So here's the thing. Andy Stanley said this. Either you will control your calendar or your calendar will control you. I think the time management guru Jim Rohn said this, that we should not prioritize our calendar. We should calendar our priorities. In other words, Lady D, what we're talking about in the upcoming year is taking control of your time. All of us have the same 24 hours a day. So what makes some people more productive than others? I believe that in this new year, we have to make sure that we are being the most productive and we regulate our time. Now, I'm probably the worst at this, and those who know Coach know that I hop from one thing to another, and I'm not very good at keeping schedules, and I'll be late to my own funeral. But one of the things I endeavor in the new year is to ensure that I control my time. Here's what I've come to discover. I don't care how much money I made in corporate America, how much money I made in the nonprofit sector. I don't care how successful I was. No amount of money made up for the control of my time. One of the reasons I do what I do, so that I will own my time. I will forego financial, I'll forego better finances to control my time. In 2018, I'm redeeming my time. Here's what I invite you to do. Take an inventory. Keep a time diary on how you spend a week and account for every minute, whether you're sleeping, if you go brush your teeth, if you're doing, taking a shower, if you're driving, if you're just chilling out, whatever. Take an inventory on how you spend your time. And here's what I would recommend. Here's what I would surmise already without even seeing your schedule. That you can find time in there to do everything that you need and most of the things that you want to do. We're never out of time. It's just that we didn't prioritize our time correctly. So, in the new year, here's what I'm inviting you to do. Take an inventory of how you spend your time. Assess and evaluate what's important in your life. And then assign time to those things which are important. One thing we talked about priorities before. Priorities are not things it's not a list of things that you can do. Priorities is a way of making sure that you don't do what's not on your list. So, if I want to measure and tell what's important to a man, what's important to a woman, what's important to a company, I look two places. I look at how they're spending their money and how they're spending their time. And that will tell you what's important to them. So, in the new year, redeem your time. Take the inventory. Evaluate and assess what's important in your life, and then see where the disconnects are, what you say is important and how you're spending your time, and then fix that. If you fix that, you'll be more productive in the new year, and you'll be happier in the new year. If you got questions about how to do that, contact me at coach@elliscrum.net, ELLISCRUM.net, or catch me on Facebook at Coach Ellis. Until next week, and next week you'll be into a new year. Have a one-tabulous Trans4mational Thursday. We'll see you later.